Here's an authentic look at 1950s American life, not as misremembered by Grandma or portrayed in Hollywood by people not even alive back then, but by something real, the September 1955 Ladies' Home Journal. Now, boys, don't go away. There's plenty of interest for you too here, stylish ladies in brazziers, and plenty of other stuff too. It's the art that makes this magazine a standout. The advertising art is superb. Plus, the magazine itself employed some of the best illustration artists that ever lived, as you will see, to illustrate the feature stories in this magazine. An ad for Canon towels and a toothpaste ad. It's all here, along with fashion, travel, new gadgets, and the fiction I mentioned, all with great photography and art. Oh, and I think I have a tube of that Ipana. Yes, Ipana toothpaste. This particular tube is from around 1959, during the period of time they boasted of it having Hexa-Fluoride, which was later found to be, as Wikipedia puts it, dangerous. Great graphics, though, and all in glorious two-dimensional art, which makes no attempt to fly out at you, but rather draws you in with good design. Oh, and striped toothpaste had the same chemical, which they called by its generic name Hexachlorophene. And here's Jell-O. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe and fed her kids Jell-O. Swell. Spicy raisin pie made with Armour Star lard. Lard. Let's see. Chase and Sanborn coffee. It's fresher, we are told, because the whoosh is bigger when you open the pressure-packed, vacuum-sealed can. Now here's another toothpaste, Gleam. This is the first product I remember having a completely fabricated advantage. Given a high-tech name you were supposed to be impressed by and not to question. Gleam had GL70. The way they flatly stated that, you were made to believe that everybody knows what it is, so don't ask or you'll sound stupid. And it's obviously great, or they wouldn't be touting it, right? Only the truly cynical and self-confident will still ask, yeah, but what is it? Is it even a real thing? If you think about it, you can probably come up with a dozen or more of these sorts of terms, concocted over the years to sell the mundane as the fabulous. I know that to this day, whenever I hear one of these fabricated advantage claims about a product, I still think of GL70. Like, I would buy that if it only had GL70. And didn't that Ipana ad have some goofy thing like that? Well, sure, it had WD9. 9 is better than 7, but 70 is better than 9. What to do? Here's an ad for brushes by DuPont, hair brushes and cleaning brushes, with Stay Lively bristles of DuPont Tynex nylon. So it's not enough that it's nylon, it's got to be Tynex nylon. Well, of course. Spry's 20th anniversary offer. 2 gifts, yours with any Spry label. Free, CC. Okay, yeah, Spry. Great. Spry is some kind of shortening. A new kind of deodorant. Ban rolls on. More effective than creams. Easier to apply than sprays. Well, there you go. Olga corsetry. Yeah. Doctors prove a 1-minute massage with palm olive soap can give you a cleaner, fresher complexion today. Gets hidden dirt that ordinary cleansing methods miss. I've got a package of that. Let's take a look. Only a soap this mild can work so thoroughly, yet so gently. Palmolive Beauty Care cleans cleaner, cleans deeper, without irritation. Doctors prove Palmolive's beauty results. Yeah, doctors. Mommy, come quick. Look what came in our new Kenmore automatic. Oh, the kids found the Tide. And here's a box of that Tide, America's wash day favorite, gift package, courtesy of your appliance dealer. Given away in new washing machines. Yes, Tide belongs in your precious automatic. Tide came in it. Nothing else will wash as clean as Tide, yet it is so mild. Educating emotions prevents juvenile delinquency. That's probably true. Now let's talk cake. Oh, I like cake. Big cake. Betty Crocker has 2 new cake mix flavors. Chocolate malt. Oh, ooh. Peanut delight. Aha. And here are bylines by Nancy Sasser. Sure there are. And Saniflush, and we have false teeth, and we have the Miromatic electric pressure pan from $29.95 for the 4-quart by Miro, the finest aluminum. Your best buy. Niagara Starch makes ready-to-use starch instantly for 1 cent a quart. So this is a powder to make starch, instant laundry starch. Well, now, there's several steps removed from reality today, huh? And shoes, Dr. Scholl's, yeah, okay. Brillo soap pads. Nothing shines aluminum like Brillo soap pads. Thriftier. 5 and 12 pad boxes. There's polishing soap in every Brillo soap pad. And here is the irresistible frosting. It's Minuteman Instant Frosting. Just add sugar. It is sugar. Oh, whatever. Okay, and here's some undercover stuff. Oh, and a cartoon. Let's look at this one. The wife says, "Why, if we lived within your income, we'd be poor." Yeah. 2 ovens, only 36 inches wide. Wonderful. And here's some stuff about makeup. And this one, not a shadow of a doubt with Kotex. Oh, do you see the visual pun here? There's no shadow here. So there's not a shadow of a doubt. There's no shadows in the picture. This is good. About clothes and cars. You're going out to dinner. Take the Chevrolet. Sure. And wear Munsingwear panties while you do. And put on some Tussie cream deodorant first. Pandora, finest sweaters in the world. In Acrylan and Orlan. Now we have a new life began for me the day my Spencer corsetiere came to call. Well, her posture has certainly improved. And fly TWA to London and home again for only $282. Let's go. Dr. Spock talks with mothers. Yes, he does. Wonderful ivory snow. Safest possible soap for baby's things, and yours too. Golly, no knee room ironing table. Oh, yeah. The Ridgid. The Ridgid knee room. Adjustable all-steel ironing table. Great. Only the 1956 Norge washer has automatic resudser. Ooh, wonderful. Recipes for salads that go with pork. Like any other salads, they're best dressed by Kraft. I'll bet they are. And this is an ad from Kraft. A big 2-page ad from Kraft. Oh, this is priceless. Look at Baby drinking 7-Up. Oh my, you should see Baby today. Why we have the youngest customers in the business. Isn't that cute? Nothing does it like 7-Up. Well, I guess. And yeah, over here is the Johnson baby oil and the baby powder. Doesn't this make good sense? Yes, lemonade from Sunkist. It makes good sense. DuPont sponges. And Jolly Time popcorn. Keystone mushrooms. Sure. And marshmallow fluff. Oh boy. How long since you've tasted real cheese? Miss Wisconsin natural aged cheddar cheese. And here's another 2-page ad, a big spread from Red Cross Shoes, Americana Group. Choose from the shoes that were styled with America's loveliest women in mind by the makers of America's favorite footwear. Oh, and in very small type it says, this product has no connection whatsoever with the American Red Cross. More ladies in underwear. Oh, good. And Denison's labels. Wonderful. Here's some great art. I love this. Look at her. And he's smoking. Well, it's a cigarette ad. The Gentle Touch. Philip Morris. Gentle for modern taste. Yes, I like that art. And this art, I don't like. This is... no, don't like this. Modess, because only new design Modess gives you the luxury of a new Whisper Soft fabric covering. No gauze, no chafe. Well, that's good. Not charity, but a chance. Goodwill Industries. Oh, so this is a story on Goodwill. Tense, nervous headaches. Call for stronger yet safer Anacin. Won't upset your stomach. New White Rain Shampoo by Tony, the people who know your hair best. Should your child be a pharmacist? Well, the simple answer is not until he grows up. That would be my answer. Beautiful custom-made drapes and an ad for Murine. I've got an old one of those. Let's look at that. Wake up your eyes with a 2-drop bath of Murine. Okay. The rug of your dreams. Fresh corn flavor. Quaker corn meal. Aunt Jemima corn meal. Okay. Sausage cornbread supper. Oh boy. You can't beat it for washing dishes. Lux. Yes, Lux. And 3 handsome Hamiltons. 3 appliances from the name women know and trust. Clorox makes linens more than white. It makes them sanitary, too. Here's a boy who goes for Acrobat's grown-up shoe styles. Yeah, he does. He goes for that. Now, this is interesting. It's simply wicked what it does for you. Warner's Merry Widow. It's wicked, all right. Here's proof. Jergens lotion stops detergent hands. Making marriage work. If you wish you weren't, whose fault is it? I don't know. The Sub-Deb, edited by Ruth Imler. The Late Dater. Yeah, if he shows up to the house wearing that, don't go out with him. I dreamed I was a social butterfly in my maiden-form bra. Oh yeah, that's a classic. At last, a liquid shampoo that's extra rich. It's Prel. Journal about town. Oh, and here's that great art I was telling you about, kicking off one of the feature fiction stories in the magazine. This one, Island in the Sun. And it features David and Mavis and Jocelyn and Margot. And Evan. I forgot Evan. Evan is the governor's son, you see. Let's read about, say Mavis. Sylvia's older sister, and every bit as pretty. Frivolous and flighty, always involved in some flirtation. And the very next page kicks off yet another fiction story with wonderful art. Look at this. A girl's best friend. Wow. The dress. And the jeans. Look at that. She's wearing what they called dungarees. Still more great art in another story, Not as a Pal. A man has to learn to be a father. It really doesn't just happen. Me and Kit. This does not look interesting at all. Bonnet Hill Farm. So this is somebody's house in the country. What do our adolescents really want to know about sex? I don't know. What's new? In fashion, presumably. What's right for me? And this is fashion, more fashion about what might suit you particularly. And it goes on with more things that may or may not be right for you. And the finishing touch. There's a Man in the House by Harlan Miller. And here's a cartoon. These two businessmen are talking, and one of them says, "I must be getting old. It seems to take more and more courage every night to leave the cozy security of the office for the stern realities of home." Yeah. Wow. More great art. Restive wife. Oh my. Sometimes a daughter is surprised to find that her mother is first of all a woman. Oh yeah. Let's stop killing and crippling our children. Yes, let's stop that. Can this marriage be saved? Well, sure. And here's the fall foursome. All of it looks delicious. Line a day. Oh, whatever. 4 perfect gravies, the easy way with Campbell's soups. Are you always fresh as a daisy? Well, probably not. They say you can tell by a girl's complexion when she's in love. Are you sure your child is ready for school? Best for baby and budget. Back to school with Aladdin school lunch kits and vacuum bottles. Yeah, back to school. It's September issue, so back to school. At last, Woodbury shampoo for beautiful hairdos right after shampooing. Gibbs for me. Boys and girls agree. It's Gibbs for me. Paul Parrott shoes. Well, now there's a brand you haven't heard of much lately. Where have they been? Watch Arlene Francis and her staff present the new Paul Parrott shoes on Home on NBC TV. Make every fall trip a low-cost luxury trip on Greyhound. Oh, look at these kitties. Milliken, sturdy children's sweaters of Mazette. Finest, softest Orlan yet. They're really pitching that Orlan stuff. They're getting ready for the 70s. They were priming us with all this fake fabric stuff for the 70s when they would sell us nylon shirts. I kid you not. I wore a nylon shirt to a disco, and, well, it was not pretty. Jockey underwear. And here's Donna Reed for Little Yankee Shoes. Take time out for beauty when your Avon representative calls. Indoors and out, Daniel Green Shoes. You can take pride in providing this new kind of tissue, soft weave. It's double. And what's going on here, I don't care. And Town and Country Shoes. Yeah. Watch your skin thrive on Cashmere Bouquet soap. And here's some more stuff. A person at a bus stop wearing something made out of petroleum. Some oil-based product keeping the rain off of her. By B.F. Goodrich, the tire people. Don't feed just half a dog. Ideal dog food. I like this ad. This red and white thing, this is very nice. And over here, more B.F. Goodrich. So they bought 2 consecutive pages. Butterscotch better and better cookies. Oh boy, butterscotch. I like butterscotch. Hardly anything is butterscotch anymore. Know what's hearty? Cheese in corn chowder. Well, I bet you're right. I bet that is hearty. And it's really great with Born to Be Better corn. French's Worcestershire sauce does something wonderful for hamburger loaf. And here, their mustard does something wonderful for cold cuts. Isn't it just wonderful? Truchet lotion. I had not heard of this one. It's a richer protective ingredients than all the other leading lotions. Well, I bet. Halo leaves hair cleaner, softer, brighter than any oily, greasy, soapy shampoo. Well, sure. That's obvious. I cook once a week. Well, do you now? It looks pretty. Quickly heals detergent's chapping. This is the second ad we've seen for mending your hands after dishes. Meet Mr. Blue Lake, the aristocrat of the green bean family from the Pacific Northwest. Well, that's the guy right there. He's the aristocrat bean. Borden's brings you valuable milk nourishment for 8 cents a quart in new instant Starlac. So let's all put on our Orlon shirts and drink Starlac. Fill up the cookie jar. You get, it says, you get 36 fudgy brownies from 1 box of Betty Crocker's brownie mix. This ad was written by long-distance users. Extolling the virtues of long-distance telephone service from the Bell telephone system. Who am I? It's crazy to sit on a daisy, funny to be sipping honey, and best to be a little boy growing big in flip-flap health tech's overalls. But today, I am a buzzy bee. That is some weird stuff. Velvet step. And here's the yawning baby. This baby will sleep as nature intended because Mommy or Daddy purchased a posturized, can't-wet crib mattress. Stride right shoes. Easy pajamas. Johnson's baby lotion. And, I like this. I like this kind of thing. Yes, legs up. Something about the legs up. Yeah. The life of the sheerest stockings has just been doubled, thanks to Van Relt. Well, thank you, Van Relt. I enjoyed this ad. Typically, Troilings. Okay, Troilings shoes. Feel better fast. Here's how Bayer aspirin helps millions do that. Matico Confetti Tile Flooring. Get the extra savings, security, and convenience of a quality Frigidaire food freezer. That is when Frigidaire was a unit of General Motors. We installed our kitchen and saved $313. And we spent it all on minute rice, pre-cooked, right there. For easy summer days. New Universal Toast-A-Magic with the reflector control. Yes, now toast any bread 1/3 faster. And over here is the Universal Coffee-Matic with the flavor selector. Easy ways to clean your stove with SOS soap pads. Every day's a picnic with new carefree work easers. Bakelite polyethylene plastic. No longer need they know you wear them. Oh, there's some fancy English. Be sure you buy a cemetery plot with monument privileges. Yes, brought to you by the Monument Institute of America. For families with things to do, the all-new KitchenAid dishwasher. Their logo is good. Look at that, KitchenAid. I like that. And here's Toll, the Toll Touch. Looks like towel, but I'm saying Toll because it's got that line over the O. Toll Sterling Silver. Elastic fabric back, plastic upholstery. They were grooming us for the 70s. Here's plastic upholstery. Upholstery that takes a licking from the Lollipop set. Oh, yes. General Electric. Back when they still made stuff. And here they are making an iron. A heavy, hot iron. It's 2 irons in one. Well, of course it is. It's a steam iron and a dry iron. Here's Travis Court by Drexel. Some furniture, it looks like. Some really boring, ordinary, stupid furniture. And here's an ironing board. It's so restful to sit down and iron. Yeah, I bet it is. Pepperell fitted sheets. New slip-on corners from Lady Pepperell. Keeping baby comfortable helps to keep him happy. That's what I always told my mother. American medical men prefer this firm, healthful type of mattress support. From Serta. Here are the doctors again, this time working for Serta. The best cook's way to quick picnics. All fun, no work with van camps. We're having beans. How about dressing tonight's salad with Spanish green olives? Well, sure. And here's a Hardwick high-style gas range. Double wrapped in golden foil. Blue bonnet. Everything's better with blue bonnet on it, don't you know? Fits the family. Here's a house plan that fits the family. Pard presents the Dog Pound Chorus from Walt Disney's feature cartoon movie Lady and the Tramp. It takes 2 to marry. Yes. New lanolin shampoo adds rich sparkle. Can't dry hair. Ah, the wind-blown look. Very nice. Enjoy the fresh, young feeling that Yardley Lavender gives you. Yardley Lavender. I love a lassie. It's lassie made. Life by Form Fit. And these ladies are standing here in a national magazine in their underwear. Walkable, wearable, wonderful, natural poise shoes. And here's some good-looking illustration art. Look at that stance, that attitude. Pendleton Sportswear. Even a little shrinkage can ruin a style. Lady, don't stand up in the boat. Don't do that. New Doctor's Deodorant Discovery. Mum is the way to go. Canon Stockings. Revolution in lipstick. In a moment, every other lipstick will be old-fashioned. Soft touch lipstick. And some more shoes. Foot savers, they're called. Curity diapers. And these are not disposable diapers. These are cotton diapers you wash. This fussy customer demands and gets food protected in glass. Well, I'm with you, pal. Seamless stockings by Hanes. Oh, Hanes was a fashionable thing at one time. Now, compliment-winning hair for you. Noreen Color Hair Rinse. That ivory look, young America has it. You can have it in 7 days. I think I have a bar of this. Yes, I do have a bar of this. Personal size ivory is your best beauty buy. Yes, use it for just 7 days, and your complexion will look clearer, fresher, younger. You'll have that ivory look. The best things in life are free. Pat and Eddie Gorey of Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, will convince you. And here's some business going on under a tree, and I couldn't care less. So maybe I should be scared all my dreams came true. Yeah, I don't care about that either. We don't need anything except more children. Oh, yeah, sure, okay. Betty Crocker is at it again, making homogenized pie crust mixes. And here's somebody's dining room. Well, great. And here's an ad for Those Heavenly Carpets by Lee's. And here's some fashion stuff, and on the right here, a DuPont ad for nylon. Always ready to go in time-saving DuPont nylon. Mothers favor nylon in youngsters' clothes the whole year round, for they know it needs lots less care, gives lots more wear. Shop for nylon, one of DuPont's modern living fibers. Oh, nylon clothes. You might as well wear a plastic bag. Put a plastic bag on your arm and wrap rubber bands around it. Now, talk to me in a half an hour. How does that feel? Herbs give my food a lift. Well, sure they do. Underwood deviled ham. Lee and Perrin's sauce. Sexton Quality Foods. Picked sweet. Picked sweet. Frozen foods. International stainless. And more cake. This one from Pillsbury. What's the deal here? Crystals made from real oranges are right in this new mix. An entirely new delight in a cake. Real fresh fruit flavor, and you don't squeeze an orange or grate a rind. Country fresh eggs are blended into the mix, too. Milk is all you add. Wonderful. KVP freezer paper. When you freeze meats, wrap with KVP. Save all the juicy tenderness this proven low-cost way. With KVP freezer paper. Dennis the Menace says, hey, cream of wheat and syrup is better than anything. I've got to try that. Conversation piece. Yeah, there's a headline to a story I won't read. Okay, Jell-O pudding. 5 flavors. Of course there's a difference in vanilla puddings. You'll smack your lips and think of Rome when you open a can of Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah. Preem, new instant creamer in thrifty powdered form. Well, if you can make shirts out of nylon, you can make cream out of whatever that is. The stains are gone thanks to Babbo. And this lady is doing what? Beauty care for soap itself. Reynolds Wrap pure aluminum foil. This I don't understand, how Reynolds Wrap plays any role in the shower, and I don't want to know. New twin bed, Hide-A-Bed. Oh, so Hide-A-Bed was an actual brand back then. Oh, my feet. Every step is agony. Pain in your feet can put lines in your face. Absorbine Jr. is the cure. And here's a sensational discovery I don't understand at all. Liquid skin sachet. Okay. Below that, the Castleton China. Okay. And over here, this gal and guy have got some books stacked up on the bed. Caption this picture and win a lifetime supply of percale sheets. Well, you can just caption this picture. You can leave in the comments a good caption for this picture. Soft, beautiful carpet makes you so proud of your home. Ah, yes. Mum Mist and Old Main Trotters. A lifetime of charm and privacy for $409.20. This house, $409.20. Look to gas for the smartest ranges of all. Only gas gives such matchless performance. Matchless. Ha! Only your friendly Stanley dealer brings into your home this helpful 7-point service. That's great. And here's a page where the stories that started earlier are wrapping up. Thomas Playabouts, and Even Flow, and Unguentine. And over here, energetics. What does this mean? Energetics? Energetics, like a name. Okay, I'm sold. Shoes, great. Tampax. Surely you're not that old-fashioned. Well, maybe I am, and don't call me Shirley. This is not a machine. It's a dressmaker with 4 hands. It's a machine. It's a sewing machine. And this, look at the stance on this one. I like this verve. Dreams come true in fairy tale fashion with beautiful Dundee towels. And there's Chatham Puri blankets. Your best value today. Enjoy extra convenience, extra pleasure with long-distance service from your Bell Telephone Company. Twilight Community Flatware, or silverware, or stainless, or something or other, proudly made and guaranteed by Oneida Limited Silversmiths. And Breck Shampoo. I think I've got one of those, too. Beautiful hair from Breck. A very high-class looking ad with that widely spaced type. And in the ad, we're being offered Breck Hair Dress, a fragrant cream lotion that keeps hair lustrous and manageable without an oily appearance. Breck Hair Dress. I think it's like, conditioner? Sure. The fictional stories that we saw are from a time back when people read fiction in magazines as entertainment. You can still find fiction in general magazines these days. The only difference is that now they call it news and claim it's true. Let's look at one last story illustration, this one from a different issue of the Ladies' Home Journal from February of 1956. I saw this illustration reproduced in an art magazine and went and found it in its original publication form, which you see here. The artist here is John Whitcomb. Look at this great art. The couples are all dancing while holding balloons between their heads in some sort of fun and silly party game. The text at the top reads, "Goggle really believed he would never get married. Would it be fair to all the other girls if I tied myself down to one? I ask you." And is this that guy, Goggle, over here, with that stern, troubled look? Or is this guy just intently and intensely trying to win this party game and not lose the balloon? Either way, he's an idiot for thinking of anything in this moment but that beautiful and willing woman in his arms. But why is he so serious? There's like a whole movie contained in this one picture. A dance is like hollandaise sauce, is the title of the story. I should really read this, but yet, no, the story might explain the picture, and I don't want it explained. There's no way the story could be anything but a letdown compared to the beauty and tension exquisitely expressed in this illustration. In today's world, we are exposed to many more images every day than we were in the 1950s when this magazine was published. And you'd think, with all the image creators out there today, filling up our visual world with signs, print media, and most of all online, you'd think that image expression and quality and meaning and heart would be better than ever. Yeah, you'd think.